Okay, sorry, Leo. I got interrupted. It cut out and said you ran out of space, so perhaps we are running out of space. There's a lack of storage. Maybe we did have to empty something out, which this reminds me. This, I know somehow this retrograde Mercury has something to do with your season. Leo, Mercury was last retrograde in Leo. That's when I originally broke my phone. This is why I keep on having these issues with this phone. Mercury retrograde. So it's still connected. It's almost like something lingering from there. You know, last Mercury retrograde, I broke my phone. I got a new one, but I didn't. Someone gave me their phone. I didn't get a new phone. I don't have you know what I'm saying? I have a phone, but it's something lingering from then. uh, Let me know in the comments. We're gonna get on to your reading, Leo. I don't know what all this chit chat is about. So something about that too. Vroom, vroom. Let's get it started. We're gonna use the Sun and Moon Tarot, and I'm looking at the Be Here and Now in reverse with the two. It's almost like, and I wanted to hide. I wanted to put these on the higher self, and I'm like, well, no, the higher self is almost speaking, saying something. And I split this open to groundhog. I said it weird. Do you say it like that? Groundhog spirit. Time to let go, but it's in reverse, right? It's like we're holding on to something. Perhaps it's like something lingering since your season, Leo. Or if not, since last retrograde, since it's heavy for a minute, right? For some time. That's what I hear. Something lingering for some time. Actually, I'm going to start with this double deck mixed. I think this is the Sacred She Tarot. I call it because I'm mixing the Sacred She and the Creatures, Creative Creatures Tarot. So, for Leo. And then we will get some clarification with the Sun and Moon Tarot. And on the bottom of the Sun and Moon Tarot, I know you can't see it, I lifted up both Science, the Six of Swords, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, with the Queen of Wands. Ooh, right behind that. This is coming with the heat, Leo. This is your energy, your fire. I'm hearing desire. This is, I'm seeing activists, like maybe it's activating. Perhaps this is something being activated. It's as if there's a space in between the fire and the desire. Maybe it's this wand that she's holding, and it's almost like here with the Ace of Wands, it's upside down. Perhaps she's catching that wall. You know what I'm seeing? She turns it upside down, and it's catching the wall of that fire, that gasoline line. We're lighting that on fire, and it's creating a fire wall, a literal block. Or I'm hearing hesitation. Perhaps it is a delay of some sort. It's almost like the Six of Swords, though, is propelling this fire forward. Perhaps this Queen of Wands is creating, I'm hearing a distraction or some kind of like hold up. What word did I use earlier? But this was all on the bottom. I didn't even get to the reading yet. Leo, 4 minutes in, 4:29 I seen, and the Magician fell right onto the floor. You know, this is some powerful energy with the Queen of Wands. Oh, shit. The Eight of Cups, the separation with the Ten of Pentacles. This has something to do with the eclipse season, definitely with this Mercury. And when I I seen the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Originally, I thought it was the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords did show up after the separation in reverse. We are definitely healing from this. It's almost like letting the oak run dry, I heard. Letting the yolk run dry with this separation. The Eight of Cups. It's almost like something had to be severed. Whatever it was wrapped, chained, almost like some kind of addiction, or something only the Queen of Wands or this magician could get out of. It's almost like some kind of Houdini shit. I'm seeing like we was trapped in like this mega, it's almost like mousetrap, but like Houdini, real life shit. And perhaps this is how we got out of it. We let the yolk run dry. This is healing the heartache, where we're finally, I'm hearing the mind over the matter of the separation. But it's as if this severage is bringing the dream come true with the Ten of Pentacles. It's almost like we're letting our inner child, or perhaps our children, maybe we are letting our children drive this shit. If that's relevant, I heard. But this is true focus, and they're all looking up with the magician. It's all like, thanks to the Six of Swords, thanks to God. It's almost like all glory to, or the creator, or the universe, whatever you believe in, right? It's all in all, and oh my God, I look at the bottom of the deck, and there's the freaking Crisis Cup. The Crisis Cup. I never called it like that before, but in this, excuse me, in this deck, we have a coffee cup, or a tea mug, and it's got the Black Sea in it. And the coffee cup actually looks like a ship in the middle of the sea, but the sea actually looks calm. The sea that the disc, the cup is floating on, looks calm. But inside the cup, it's a mess. It's a crisis. It's almost reminding me of this King of Cups, how we have to be in order to, I heard, to navigate this storm, right? And it's almost, this storm is this separation. It's this same kind of energy. It definitely has something to do with whatever is lingering from this. This feels like so karmic. But I open it, I pick up the Crisis card, and behind it, there's the Harmony. And the Six of Cups, I knew it was karmic. I knew it had something to do with this. Since childhood, since birth, since before the ages of time. This is, perhaps we are manifesting this here in true love, or true happiness, or, the perfect foundation. And I'm hearing a happy wife, happy life. With this Harmony, this is the play I was talking about. Those little kids, like letting little kids drive the seat, perhaps. And then here, a little kid shows up. Maybe this does have to do with children, your children. This Queen of Wands coming in hot with fire. She's activating, but I meant to say she's in this activist. She's like standing up for someone, or for a group, or perhaps for children. Right behind this Harmony is the Six of Cups. It's this connection. It's beauty. It's soul tie. It's such a beautiful feeling. The Harmony and the Six of Cups is almost making me real emotional, because this is so good. Because this is really breaking us free from this, whatever this Three of Swords, this separation, this crisis, whatever this is inside our cup. It's almost like this Harmony, the Six of Cups, whatever this true connection or true love, perhaps we found ourselves. It's almost like we severed from this, and maybe it's whatever's lingering is this, I don't know, but I'm seeing the Ten of Swords, and this Harmony, the Six of Cups, is taking us it's almost like going down memory lane or thinking of these harmonious childhood memories. Maybe we are connecting with somebody or a group of people from our childhood, or this is like a family reunion. Maybe we did manifest this. Whatever this is us waking up to. It's like us coming out of the dark or out of this whatever we're lingering in. It's almost like freeing us from this, right? The Six of Swords is blowing us forward to, we're the magician. We're manifesting this. We are creating this. We have all the power. We have everything we need. We have all the, I'm hearing ingredients, the utensils. So this Three of Cups is celebrating this child, or maybe this is celebrating a child, and maybe perhaps this child is you. And I'm seeing this goes back lifetimes, and these Three Cups are very prominent here. It's like there's something about these Three Cups. And it's so funny because it's the Three Cups here. It's like this childish childhood, childlike, and it's making me think of the octopus. This is what's taking us to the turning point, out of the trees, out of the woods, out of the dark forest, to the turning point. The turning point is taking us to this change where it's opening us up. We're now seeing the woods for the forest, or the trees for the forest, or for the forest for the tree. What is that saying? But this is creating a push-pull, or perhaps we're integrating the both. Perhaps this is why it had to be severed, because before it was severed, it was one. Maybe that was the crisis, right? We have the Ten of Swords. This was a pain that we're holding on to, I heard. But like I said, this Six of Cups is taking us to this change where the 10-10, it's the end of the forest, it's the end of the road, it's the end of the world as we know it, or your world as we know it. And it's making me think, is this Ten of Pentacles what we're manifesting, or is this what's being changed? It's almost like the children are like churning. I heard churning. That maybe something is being churned up. Something's being, it's almost like the change. This is the ionizer. Oh, you can almost see me. This is the ionizer. Y'all see that beautiful red tree out there? You can now start to see the red tree right here. So beautiful, and the sun's coming up, so perhaps you'll see me soon. I can see you, yeah. So back to the ionizer. This change. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, this is destined. This is something tied, something tethered, something lingering. Maybe this is what's lingering, that this is change. This is the end of the road, the end of the lingering. This was step 5 in the steps of being prepared for this, right? And it's almost like now we're out of the woods. I heard we're out of the thicket, which this ionizer, I keep on wanting to tell you about it, but I keep getting distracted. So something about that. Maybe it is. This is what happens when we get to the end of the road or end of the woods. It's like we're going to be distracted or pulled back. Remember this happened in the beginning? With this change, though, the ionizer, let's get to it. This is where, and maybe we need an actual machine like this where you pull it out. It puts out the positive, so whatever negative comes in, it blocks it, or whatever, it turns it. It's dispelling all negativity, really. And I'm seeing citrine, amethyst, shit like this. And this just made me think. Perhaps somebody's using these things for ill intent, I'm hearing. And maybe this is this is. Yes. There's somebody behind this. But it's we're detaching from this. This is perhaps the woods that we're in, right? The Ten of Swords, this ending where we got our wings stabbed. Like I said, where somebody behind this that's holding on to some kind of, and there's the octopus. Maybe this has something to do with childhood, or, and it's the Ace of Cups. I'm seeing these two swans in here, and it's like a separation with the Queen of Swords. It's almost like she comes in with this to sever this separation. She's in reverse. You know, this is this evil stepmother. I'm seeing like spiteful, lying, and perhaps manipulating, controlling with the Five of Swords. It's almost like cat and mouse game. Seeing she pulls all the mice or something like this, like she's sweeping the mice, but she's not. It's almost like she's trolling at me with the cheese. Maybe this is some kind of, well, we're letting go of this with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, with the Devil in reverse. This is something, this is this severage that I see. Perhaps we're severing from whatever's lingering. I hope. Does this mean I'm getting a new phone, Leo? With the sun, yeah, it means the sun's coming out. This is bringing us clarity, truth, vitality. Again, with this, you know, normally the sun has the little child on it. This doesn't. This has an iguana on it with a polka dotted bathing suit. And there's a red flower in here telling us she's wearing her polka dotted red shoes or red. She's walking in intuition. She's wearing her intuition. Polka dotted. And then I broke it open to the Fool. The original Fool. And there's that feather, that intuition I said. It's almost as if like we're leaving that at the edge. And that reminds me of, I think that it was a reading, standing at the leading edge, or there's never a crowd on the leading edge. It's a card in the hero's journey. I don't know if you want to look it up, or I have a video, maybe I'll tag it, but this is reminding me of that. No, I forget what I said, but he's leaving this intuition or whatever he was walking in. It's like when we get to the edge of the forest, this turning point. So far we went with our intuition. So far we made it here alive due to, you know, the Queen of Wands. I heard our witchiness, right? Our craftiness, the magician. We got all of the tricks in our sleep, right? Now, we're at the turning point, and we get to the edge, and we leave all that behind. We leave all that behind, and it's as if, you know what it just reminded me of? It's like, oh, like, I'm just leaving my cards here, and I'm going, you know, to go do this reading with no cards. You know, we're gonna wing it. We're gonna have faith that God will give me. You know, I have self-confidence, you know, in my abilities as a tarot card reader, speaking of myself, that I would probably not even need my cards. You know, I could leave that here. And it's like, have faith that God will speak through you. The self-confidence that they're both jumping off into the fire. I'm hearing ballsy, right? Making some kind of move to this, it's like to a magical flower, to this key. Like there's a key down under, I'm hearing. And here, this key, it's like there's never a crowd on the leading edge. It's like we're going somewhere that nobody else is at. You know what I mean? It's like perhaps we have to leave behind everything we ever knew, or something like this, or release something or someone. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles with the respect, or perhaps it's like we let, like, nobody, I don't know, this king isn't you. It's almost like I see the king as like the crowd that's not on the leading edge. You know what I'm saying? It's as if we're supposed to tune them out, like we're going a different way with the Hierophant in reverse. It's almost like I said, there's never a crowd where we're going. We're at this turning point where it's like sayonara. It's like we have to delve into this by faith and alone. You know, the Magician, the Fool, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Wands. They're embarking on this journey. And like I said, this is what the separation is. Whatever this separation and this crisis is bringing us to a much needed change. That's going to change our whole perspective. It's going, behind this is the Six of Wands, Seven of Wands. We're going in order to, like I said, it's waking us up to some kind of harmonious little child type feeling. Maybe there is a child coming. But it's after this thicket, in the thickets. It's after a dark time. It's after we had no clue. It's like after this anxiety air. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. With some clarification of shit we're getting into it, Leo. Alright, what's this crisis? The Queen of Wands in reverse. So, perhaps this is what happened. Maybe there was a Queen of Wands in reverse. Maybe this isn't your energy, but perhaps this was before we turned up right. Maybe we did need to have a spark from within, or maybe somebody did have to come and, you know, put this lightning bolt into our cup, create these stormy storms. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles, so perhaps that is true. And there's a lack of teamwork, or a fact that, like, oh, you know, I'd rather do this on my own. Maybe somebody took advantage of us, right? It's as if it's all this opposite energy. We didn't have the confidence. We didn't have the faith, or I'm hearing the abilities, but when all along, it's almost like that feeling of Dorothy when she was, you know, wanting to go home, when all along she had the abilities within her the whole time. She had the shoe. She thought she needed the shoes. There's no place like home. There's no place. She didn't need no shoes. She had the power within her the whole time with the Queen of Pentacles. And this is this. She's standing face to face with the goat. You know, you're never alone, I'm hearing. With the Queen of Pentacles. And this is really knowing our worth. Using our resources. And it is. It's like we're staring face to face to the kid. Something about the kid. I'm hearing with the death and the rebirth. And this is what the holding on feeling, right? That lingering with the moon in reverse. And we're going to, it's like we're going to be able to see. We're going to be able to see clearly now why this ace in reverse. It's almost like this was divine. Remember this, it's almost like leading us to something, right? Yes. It's almost like leading us to, or away from. This is a whole bunch of craziness. It's almost like something has to be taken out. And when something has to be taken out, it stirs these subconscious waters, the inner child, the higher self, something like this. Maybe it is our temptation. We release this. This is some kind of detox, or, you know, we're dumping the crab no longer. Maybe this is the King of Cups. He's coming to spill his beans, to tell us something. Maybe this is us. We are him. with the moon. Yes. And there's the crab. See the crab in the cup? I said it. This is the fortunate event that's bringing the union together, guys. Oh my God. This is so beautiful. This is the harmony, this childlike energy I'm feeling. This King of Cups comes and drops this crab. He's really, whoo, it's almost like he's telling his emotions. He's telling, but it's like he's doing it through the dream or through the ether. This is creating, oh, and you got some shiny shoes. This is creating forgiveness. It's all written. It's all written. And this union is divine. It's almost like what this Ten of Pentacles is, what we're diving for, what we're creating, what we manifested, what we're activating. Activating? Activizing. No. Advising. It's like we're the advisor for this, or we have an advisor for this. Something like this. With the Temperance, it's almost like even these things are happening in divine timing. It's almost like going against our intuition. You're having faith, or leaving our intuition at the edge. You know, doing something different. Now it's getting cold. Alright, Leo, beep. Any other messages? Scrutiny. So we definitely have to, or somebody is getting a closer look. It's like we're really looking at what, you know, what we hold on to for too long, right? What this lingering is, it's this wrecking ball. And this arrogance. It's almost like we're dropping that this is a gift. This overload is like us looking at this like we never looked at it before. It's almost like using a different type of modality. Like at that leading edge, he's leaving his intuition. You know, she's diving off without her key. It's almost like she left without it. He left without the intuition, and this is how he found his new key, right? This is the scrutiny, what we need to pay attention to. It's almost like, yeah, forget the cards, and then you realize you have this other superpower. You know, you don't even need the cards. Which you don't. They're just a tool, right? We don't need all of this. We don't need a book or anything. God is within us. All the truth is within us. Perhaps this is what we're realizing. I'm going to get a message from the Higher Self Oracle. See what we need to know since we're leaving that at the edge. Perhaps we like to know what it's saying on the edge. The Higher Self Oracle, last message for my Leos at the 5th step. Oh my God, I broke it up into change, and it's like that Queen of Wands with all the fiery, you know. Here comes the birds. Listen to the messages. Alright, for Leo. Alright, we got these 3. And at the bottom, oh, what did I do? So, the change in reverse. Okay, so because we hold on, this is exactly what your reading said. Because we hold on and we were lingering in this, it brought us some kind of freedom. Or perhaps we're now free from that. Overcoming the obstacles. There's that octopus, this childish, this is how we overcome the obstacles. So, we have gratitude. On the right path in reverse, balance, but it's because we're not on the right path that's bringing us to the balance, right? Or this intemperance is bringing us temperance. It's all in divine timing. It's almost like have gratitude even if we're not on the right path, because even if we are in the dark woods, it's still leading us to what we're here to do. And perhaps with this ask for guidance, it's in reverse. It's almost like, are we not doing that? It's like in order to overcome these obstacles, like maybe ask for your higher self to come with you, or ask for balance. Perhaps it's like we're not asking for guidance. Maybe this is telling us don't ask for guidance from outside sources, and this is where the balance is. The balance comes within, the light is within. It's like don't seek outside sources, unless it's an octopus, your inner child, maybe it is. We're leaving our higher self on the ledge, and we're connecting with our inner child. You know, I heard it's a must with all this childlike energy, and Leo is in the 5th house. Children are the future. Seeing the happiness is not far away, I'm hearing. With the worthiness. Alright, Leo. Prayers for balance. Yes, it's almost as if it reminded me, is like, oh, if you ask prayers for balance, you're going to be very imbalanced, like, because I opened up to patience. It's like, oh, you're going to ask for patience, well, you're going to get put in a lot of situations where your patience is going to be tested. So something about this, I'm hearing testing, 1, 2, 3, and I put away all the cards. Everything's face down with the Sun and Moon Tarot. The only thing that I see is the 4 of Spades, which didn't come up, but the Magician, the Self-Confidence, the 8 of Wands, and the Fool. So something about this message that it's like we're whipping up this from within, this self-confidence, and we jump. This is the key, that we need to have faith to just jump into this. It's like it's going to be uncomfortable, but that's the turning point. It's like get comfortable being uncomfortable. That's where the freedom lies. I'm hearing freedom lies. 4 of Cups. Maybe we aren't accepting something. Surrender. We're not accepting the end. So healing is coming. Healing is coming. I love you, Leo, and I thank you for being with me during this beautiful sunset. Alright, thank you, and I love you. See you soon.